Hey, who could use some good news right now? Right now. And I mean some really good news. Not something that might happen, not something that, well, there's a good chance this might happen. Not just even something to look forward to, but something right here and right now. Romans 5, verse 8. You ready? God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. While we were still sinners. See, the reason why most of us are so unhappy, and if you look at the history of the world, most of the time people are pretty like either unhappy or waiting for something bad to happen. It's kind of a common thing for almost all of us. And the reason is that we kind of make it so that people have to earn our love. Now, we don't say it that way, but let me just put it to the test. Like, someone that you love, and you could say, yeah, man, I love them, but what if they didn't love you back? Like, what if they were mean to you? What if they began to turn on you? Would you still say, yeah, I love them? No, we kind of always go with this system that I will love and say that I love and be committed as long as you love me. And I think real love, God's kind of love, is love when it's difficult, love when the other person doesn't reciprocate, they're not feeling it, and maybe you're not feeling it, but God says, you know what, we were his enemies, and he gave his life for us. That's what his love is all about. When I had nothing to offer, when actually all I had to offer was offense and bitterness and anger and all of that, he gave his life for me, died on that cross for sinners, for people that would reject him, for people that would rail against him and run away from him. He died for them. That's how much he loves us. He just gives everything to us and for us, man. It's God's kind of mic drop moment in a world, again, where you have to earn someone's love. You have to earn your place. You have to earn somebody's respect. You got to earn all of those things. And listen, you know this. I mean, we're never quite sure sometimes with certain people. It might be with a lot of people in your life. There might be with everybody in your life. You're like, man, I'm just not sure. So I try and I try and I try, and there's guilt and there's guilt and there's guilt. And I feel like I'm messing up, and I'm worried if I mess up, will they still love me? And God says, let me take all of that from you. Because you are my enemy. You were far from me. You were a sinner, lost, condemned, and I gave my life for you. I died for you while you were still like buried by that. I came to give you life. I came to raise you from the dead, from that death of sin, from that total destruction of you and your life because of sin. He did that by dying, by taking all of that on him, man. That's what this whole season of Lent is about. It's not about giving up stuff or doing all these other things. Those can be helpful things to help us focus, because we need it. Because I keep wanting to focus on other things, and God's going, no, let's focus on this great gift, this great news. So bring this news to other people, to your friends, to your family. Share this and hit that subscribe button, and let's get the word out about what God is doing as he's changing our lives. In Jesus' name, talk to you next time.